Hey everybody, my name is Fine Picture, and here we'll go into business market news, business trading, and learn what happens in this economy. This is not financial advice, and take risk into account when it comes to something new. Enjoy. So today's news comes from Microsoft. Microsoft is an American multinational technology corporation producing computers and computer software with consumer electronics. Microsoft is very well known and is indeed one of the biggest corporate businesses in the entire globe. You can see them almost everywhere from public schools, universities, offices, technology production, and much more. Today's title states, Microsoft to axe thousands of jobs in latest call by tech giant, by an author named Mark, who published his post with a very shocking statement which says, Microsoft, which employs more than 220,000 people, including 6,000 in the UK, is said to be contemplating cutting roughly 5% of its workforce, which if accurate, would equate to approximately 11,000 jobs. Now, the Microsoft's current CEO, Satya Nadella, hasn't stated much about the news, but I can't imagine the overall decision that came across all board members who decided to push the cut. I guess the information that I source, it hasn't really caused much of an effect to its stock price, but the overall crowd that is watching this, or those who have lost themselves out of a job, will feel the phantom of more of an indicative view of the economy. Because obviously layoffs are terrible for an overall sense of our economy. And you got to keep in mind that Microsoft's market cap is one of the largest market caps that we have, especially in the American economy of the S&P 500. So seeing this type of news makes it a foreseeable tremble within, I guess, our economy or the S&P 500 overall. It's going to be like a domino effect in a way, but I haven't really seen much. But overall, that's one of the news coming from Microsoft. The next news comes from China's economy. The GDP within China was reported to be one of the slowest it's been since 1970s. It's slowed down since 2022 when COVID spread across the globe and slowed trade and business function. But plenty of analysis can come to understand that China's markets have been slowed due to the panic, and it caused a great delay within production and distribution all across the globe. But many analysts are saying that markets are due to recover. The next news comes from Bitcoin. Bitcoin has taken a clear path of a 38% gain within the past month due to a spread of adoption which has influenced through the new payment measures that are being adopted. A lot of people also see it as a hedge against inflation, as more money has recently entered the circulation not too long ago from a recent omnibus bill that passed, causing inflation to stay at a steadier level than the third fiscal quarter of 2022. This is your news, and I hope you enjoyed it. There's plenty much more to come. Bye-bye.
So much Bitcoin. Did it go up? Wow, that's crazy. So just yesterday I had $90 of Bitcoin. I spent about $20, but then I look and I saw I had $103. I guess that's a cool side of using Bitcoin. Doesn't always happen, but that really took me by surprise. Do a standard meal. Okay, ready? For the Big Mac, I got the option between cash, credit card, or Bitcoin. That's $5.70 for a Big Mac meal. The equivalent to 0.0001539 Bitcoin. Just like that. First McDonald's to accept Bitcoin for your food. $5.65 worth of Bitcoin. So even though you pay in Bitcoin, it still comes as USD. It was a really weird feeling to look in my wallet and see more money than I expected. And so when I came to buy this, it almost felt like it was free. And now I'm starting to understand how paying with Bitcoin can feel really good, but also be really, really scary too.